Hi DVC fan, Amy and Paul here. We are at EPCOT, or the International Food and Wine Festival. We're excited to take you around and show you some of the food items this year, and we are going to be joined by some of our friends, some people that you might recognize who are contributors to dvcfan.com.
Yeah, and it is super hot, so we're going to slowly melt today. If you like this and all of our content here on DVC Fan, please show some love for our sponsors over at the World of DVC. DVC Resale Market, where you can buy or sell a Disney Vacation Club contract, Monera Financial, who can help you with that DVC resale contract purchase, and the DVC Rental Store, where you can try before you buy, rent some points, or rent out your own points.
Okay, just a few things I wanted to talk about. If you are coming to the Food and Wine Festival during the first 3 months, so July, August, September, it is incredibly hot out. So just keep that in mind, especially since a lot of the food booths are outside. So you are going to be waiting in the lines outside for those booths. So just before you come, think about, dressing with light colors that reflect the sun instead of absorb it like dark colors do, and bringing water, and you're wearing sunscreen and things like that. Just because it's very hot, get in the shade whenever you can, hop inside to buildings or get on a ride that has an inside queue whenever you can, to kind of take breaks from being out in the heat. And if you come across cast members that maybe aren't quite as Disney as we're used to, just remember a lot of these cast members are out in the heat all day, most day long. So it's very hot, so just take those precautions so that you guys can stay cool.
One thing new and DVC related on your next trip to EPCOT, right outside of Club Cool, is a newly refurbished Disney Vacation Club booth. And we just spent a little bit of time there, got some video footage that I'll put up now. But Kat, the cast member there, made it super fun just to sort of film the booth and spend a little bit of time talking Disney Vacation Club. I highly recommend any time that you're in the parks and you see one of the booths and the cast members standing there and they look like they don't have anything to do, just go up and start chatting with them. You don't necessarily have to be interested in purchasing a contract, but they are fun people to talk to. So definitely check that out on your next trip to EPCOT.
I just had the Taco de Castilla. It was a taco with braised beef, some avocado mousse, some chile salsa, and some spring onions. The Mexico booth, they change their menu a lot every year. It's been a while since they've had a taco that I've been interested in trying, and I wanted to try this one. I thought it was very good. Love the fresh cilantro taste also that was there. But yeah, this is definitely a winner. It was $8, so a little bit expensive for how small it was, but still a pretty good item. Okay, I feel like you can't come to the Food and Wine Festival this year and not try the pickle milkshake. What I will say is that you get to keep this cute glass. I think it's actually plastic, and the presentation's really cool. There's some dill and I don't know, some kind of pickle seasoning, I think, pickling spices on top. I'm not a huge pickle person, so this is probably going to be very strange, but...
And then we got these curry.
Okay, so it's very thick, so it's kind of hard to get it through the straw, but it's not that bad. At first it just kind of tastes like ice cream milkshake, vanilla-ish, and then the pickle hits you later, but it doesn't last very long. It's just a quick aftertaste, so it's not bad. I probably wouldn't get it to enjoy the whole thing, but it's worth trying.
We ducked into the Brew Wing Lab at the Odyssey a little bit earlier than planned, but my initial plan in tackling the pickle milkshake was to actually go to the fry basket and get the pickle fries, because I think that dipping those into your pickle milkshake is going to be like the frosty French fry combination from Wendy's. So unfortunately, it's absolutely monsooning out, so we didn't get to do that. But coming from the Pittsburgh area, I'm a big pickle fan, always have been. So if I'm disappointed in this, I'm going to be very surprised. So just take that for what it is. I like it. Amy's correct. It is extremely thick. It has a lot of overpowering vanilla sweet milkshake flavor to it. And the pickle is just very subtle in there. So it's awkward because you don't really expect that in this flavor. But like, pair this with some barbecue, from anywhere around Epcot, I think it would be just a great accompaniment to that dish. So pleasantly surprised. We've got Jeff Haslam with us here again today, so we're going to have him give it a try as well, just so that you can get 3 impartial votes as to the taste of the pickle milkshake.
Okay, so I'm trying this thing. Anybody that knows me knows that I am the pickiest eater out there. Like, I'm a chicken fingers and fries guy. I'm terrified of this, so we'll see. That's different. That's actually not bad though. Like, I was expecting way worse. That's actually, I would probably actually drink that. That's really good.
Also from the brewing, we decided to try some of the wings that they have here. Jeff went with the garlic parmesan wings. That's a very traditional wing, not too overpowering in terms of the garlicky flavor of it. So this is like your perfect sort of pub wing. If you've gotten like any of the beer or the beer flight or the cider flight here at the brewing, perfect to pair with that. We didn't go with anything too hot. We also ended up getting the peanut butter and jelly sticky wings here. Very heavy on the peanut butter. So if you like that, Amy was talking a little bit ago about that pad thai flavor or anything that has sort of that peanut sauce on it, you're really going to enjoy these wings. The big thing is we didn't really get too much of that jelly flavor coming into it. So that was what was missing out on them. But I would definitely order them again. Really enjoyed them.
Tell us about your beer flight.
So I got the cider flight here at the Odyssey, which is a Tropicolata hard cider, a peach berry hard cider, and a raspberry lemonade hard cider. Raspberry lemonade was just okay. It was kind of lacked any kind of taste at all. The peach berry was really good, but by far and away the Tropicolata hard cider, I would buy that by the gallon. Like, that was really good, really refreshing. It's awesome.
All right, we survived the monsoon. It might still rain a little bit later. That is another thing to be aware of when you come here during the summer. It could rain at any time. It did cool down a little bit, so we're gonna get on Guardians of Galaxy Cosmic Rewind pretty soon. But yeah, we're excited to do that and then see what other festival foods we can try out.
So we found our way back to the Odyssey here and met up with Ryan Chung, who you may be familiar with in the DVC Fan Facebook group. Ryan, thank you so much for joining us today and being a guinea pig to try the pickle milkshake. We are going to try to get as many people on camera trying this thing as possible. So Ryan, give it the best go possible here.
Let's see.
Let us know your thoughts.
It's actually pretty good. It tastes kind of like a vanilla milkshake. It has a little bit of a hint of pickle, but it's not bad at all.
Yeah, I did not get like an overwhelming pickle flavor when I had mine either. It's very vanilla milkshake with a little bit of a hint of pickle.
Right. You want to try it, Amelia? So this is my daughter, Amelia, and she's going to try it next.
There's no opinion as honest as a kid, so.
You like dog? Big sip.
I like it.
What does it taste like? What do you think? Vanilla?
Vanilla ice cream.
Yeah. See, it's not bad at all. That's pretty good. You want to try something, Nathan? It tastes like vanilla ice cream. Yeah, take a sip.
It's actually not that bad. I think it's because of that. Whatever. Good. I think it's
good.
What is it? It's like a 9.
What would you rate it?
A 9.
A 9. 10 stars? Wow.
9 out of 10 stars from Nathan and Amelia. So I'd say the pickle milkshake is a winner. So all those people saying it's yucky, that's not right.
All right, so I am here with Lauren De La Cruz, and you might recognize her from DVC Fan from a few other videos, and she also writes a lot of articles. Lauren, what are you most excited about for this year's festival?
I am excited about the return of the seafood fisherman pie, so I'm looking forward to getting that later. But I think in the meantime, we have some other new things to try.
Yeah, so Lauren has a couple of things that she's going to taste for us, but first we're going to start with the pickle milkshake. All right.
I actually don't taste a whole lot of pickle at all. I taste almost like a regular milkshake. That's a good thing. Yeah, so this is the frozen fusion. So it's pomegranate and raspberry tea topped with some sort of orange ice cream molecules that look a lot like Dippin' Dots. It's funny, it's so frozen, I'm actually not even getting anything out of it.
Was that a hard thing?
I mostly taste raspberry from this, but it's actually pretty good.
You're up.
Lauren offered to let me try the unnecessarily spicy chicken wings. So I've got apparently 2 pickle milkshakes on deck in case it is unnecessarily spicy. I typically handle spice pretty well, so we'll see how it goes.
You can smell the spice from here. It's a very strong scent.
Yeah, it's a very good chicken wing. It has a very good initial flavor to it that is not overpowering. It's more the lingering effect that you get, which I imagine is that Scotch bonnet pepper that's in there. So it's kind of that thing that hits the back of your throat and sticks with you a little bit later. So you'll definitely want to get the pickle milkshake to wash down the unnecessarily spicy wing.
This is the pan-fried chicken dumpling from the China Food and Wine Festival. It's pretty good. Has a little bit of a sweet and sour sauce on it. It has a little bit of a tang, not super spicy by any means, but just a tiny bit spicy. But it's good. And it's only $5.25, so it's a cheaper item on the Food and Wine Festival menu.
Sure. So we tried everything at the India booth. We had the curry spiced crispy cheese with mango curry ketchup, potato and pea samosa with coriander lime cream, chicken tikka masala with fennel spiced yogurt and naan bread. I tried the cheese and the samosa. I thought the cheese was really good, a little bit on the salty side, but it was fine when you added the mango curry ketchup. And then the potato and pea samosa was good. I didn't find it overly spicy, and it was actually piping hot. It was the one thing we all noticed.
I love this booth. This is right up my alley. I love this spice profile, the curry flavor, cardamom, turmeric, the cumin. Like it just all, to me, it works together really well. And I love the cheese that Lauren had. I thought it was really good. I know she thought it was a little salty. I thought it was perfect. The samosas, they were so freshly prepared and, like Lauren said, piping hot. A little hot for how steamy it feels out here, but really just a great dish. And the tiki marsala was also good. Not enough chicken in that one though, but overall, this booth is a great one.
So I got the Kenya coffee barbecue. No, I didn't. I got the peri peri skewered shrimp, which is like a skewer of 4 shrimp with citrus flavored couscous and some other like bean mixture that wasn't on the menu. The garlic shrimp or the lemon shrimp was really, really good. Like it has a lot of flavor. It really pops. The couscous is also good, but it's a little bit dry. I think probably just because it's been out in the sun all day, but both have a lot of flavor. Like I'm super happy. Good stuff.
I tried the bratwurst on a pretzel roll with mustard from the Germany pavilion, and I thought that the bratwurst was in like a weird shape. It was like curved, So you had to like either tip it one way or tip it the other if you wanted to eat it. Like, so I thought that was strange, but overall I really liked it. It was $6, and yeah, I liked it. I'd give it like an 8 out of 10.
Okay, so we are right in front of the Alps booth, and when the wind blows a certain direction, it is a very strong smell. But we had some stuff over at Germany and some stuff over at the Alps, and the prickly pear Schäferhofer, amazing. It is very refreshing. Highly recommend it. Schäferhofer never lets me down. I always love their flavors. And Tatum here had the fondue, the dark chocolate fondue. Tell us about what you liked about that.
It was actually really good. They had like berries, like strawberries and raspberries, and then they had meringue and pound cake. My favorite would be the pound cake because it was so good. The berries were like a little sour, but like it was still good. Overall, I'd give it a good 8 out of 10, but yeah.
Flavors of America is our next stop on our 2023 food and wine tour here at EPCOT. Amy wanted to get the Italian hot beef sandwich that's served on a French roll with a side of au jus. This was kind of underwhelming overall. There was a little bit of spice with the peppers and the relish that was on top of it. Just kind of a warm dish for a very hot day here at EPCOT. We also ended up getting the chilaquiles, corn tortilla chips tossed with a salsa verde, ranchero chicken, queso fresco, cilantro lime crema, and a soft poached egg. A lot of flavors going on in this dish, but this was the runaway favorite. Amy and I both really enjoyed it. I think the touch of that soft poached egg really just adds a nice texture to the overall flavor. The chips were a little bit soggy, but overall, definitely would recommend getting that again and would come back for it. We came up to the member lounge at EPCOT to get out of the heat. Quick reminder that the member lounge actually closes at 6 p.m. So we were lucky enough to get up here a couple minutes before it closed, get ourselves something to drink. Another new thing that's actually up here at the member lounge is the photo kiosk, so that you can get your picture to be part of a mural that they're doing for the new villas at the Disneyland Hotel. So if you are at EPCOT and stop into the member lounge, definitely come up, get your picture taken. You can also do that online if you're not here at the parks.
So we stopped by Canada, and I had the Canadian filet mignon with roasted mashed potatoes, and that's been the highlight for me today. That was really, really good, really tasty. It was like $5.50, and I'm happy, plus the beer.
I ended up going with the roasted lamb chop over at Australia while they were getting their Canadian food. It has a mint pesto on it, which I thought was absolutely amazing. This thing is well roasted. It is a little bit on the pricier side. I want to say it's like $7.50 or $8. So more expensive for like a lamb lollipop, but if you do like what?
Lamb lollipop, that was amazing.
If you like a lamb lollipop, I mean, you're gonna enjoy it. It's got some potato chip crunchies on top. This is like a highlight that I come back for year after year, so always happy with it.
We are in France, and we just did the croissants, escargots, and the beignet, rose fromage, so cheese beignet, the snail croissant, and I love both of those. They're just so, the croissant was nice and buttery and parmesan, or parsley, sorry, not parmesan, but parsley and butter. I think that it's a very approachable way to try snails for the first time. Just don't listen to Jeff later, he's not a fan, but I thought that it was a great dish. And then the beignet, it's warm, it's creamy inside, just has a really good flavor. So the France Pavilion, the booth here is always very popular, with good reason, because it's always really good. All right, so Jeff is a really picky eater, but he told me he would try the escargot croissant.
I might pass out. We'll see. That was terrible. Yeah, that's a one and done. Never again run, don't walk away from that.
Also in France, we had the Boeuf Bourguignon, and it is a braised short rib in Cabernet with puffed potatoes. Amelia, what did you think?
I actually liked it very much. The puffed potatoes were excellent, and I love the beef. It was delicious.
I also really liked the dish. The beef was very tender. It was in a very nice, rich brown gravy. Tasted really great. It's a little hot for August, but you know, otherwise I think it tasted really good. And the puffed potatoes, it tasted like a donut to me, so I thought it was really, really good.
That's going to do it for our first taste of the 2023 EPCOT International Food and Wine Festival. What did you think?
Well, I think we did a pretty good job. We hit up a lot of booths today, especially considering how hot it was. We got to try a lot of things. There's so much variety. There's so many things I still want to go back and try. A lot of things that I think would be better when the weather gets a little cooler.
Definitely, yep.
But overall, it's always a great festival. Lots of options, something for everybody.
Yeah, and thank you to all of our friends that joined us today that kind of shared their thoughts of the food as well. It's always nice to have some different perspectives. You know, everyone's palate is a little bit different, so not everyone's going to taste something the same, especially kids. You know, kids sometimes are not going to kind of like a food, but surprisingly enough, they do like a pickle milkshake, as we learned today. But that's going to do us. You know, we might come back here later in the year and try out some other dishes and bring you all along as well. But if you liked this video, please give it that thumbs up, like and subscribe to our DVC Fan YouTube channel, and also follow along in the conversation over at dvcfan.com and within the DVC Fan Facebook group.